I know what could save him.
You do?
Yes, I have a remedy that can save him. Alright. You might think this is poison, but it's not. 2 drops will do the job. Alright. He should be waking up right now.
Why am I so tired? Where am I?
You did it.
Yes.
Hey, Dante.
Hi.
What's wrong with you?
I just come to the realization that we are in Paris. Free soil for slaves. Go away now. You're free.
But I don't want to leave you. I
Go
love you.
now.
Why?
Because it's the best that I could do for you. Now go away.
Bye. The Englishman, what are you doing here?
I heard that you're dying, so I want to come see you before your last breath.
I am dying. I feel like today's gonna be my last day. I feel downlifted, breathless, and I feel really bad.
So sorry to hear that.
But what are you doing here?
Well, I've came to confess to you something.
What are you confessing?
Do you know how your debt was paid off and that new boat was acquired?
Yes. What about it? I always wanted to thank the man that gave me all of that paid my debt before I killed myself.
Well, I'm here to tell you, that person was me.
Really? That was you?
Yes, and do you know who I am?
No, I don't know who you are.
It's me.
I know you're the Englishman, but what do you mean it's you?
Look closer.
I don't see.
Do you know who I am?
Am I supposed to know who you are?
Yes.
Are you from
I'm
my
your
past?
friend. Yes, I'm from your past. I'm your friend. Your old friend.
Dante?
Dante.
Really?
Yes.
Running out of breath here.
No.
Hey, Mom, trying to talk to you about something.
What do you want now, Valentine?
Well, you know.
Hey, it's the Count! How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Great. Have you met my daughter,
I
Valentine?
believe I have.
Oh,
Hi.
Valentine.
Well, I'll leave you now, Mother, since you have company.
I brought you a gift.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. Now, I want you to know, more than 5 drops will kill the person you're putting this to. So just be careful with this, because they are not used to this type of poison, but used to your use.
Thank you. This poison might just come in handy. I might be able to kill all my family members just so my son can get the fortune instead of Valentine.
Hey, Count.
Hi, Albert.
So I have a situation. I'm supposed to marry Jeannie. It's an arranged marriage, but
Alright.
I don't want to marry her anymore.
Why not?
She's rich, spoiled, and I just don't want to be with her.
Okay, well, I have a plan. Don't worry about it. See what I can do.
Are you the Count of Monte Cristo?
I am.
I have received your letter saying that you know where my son is at.
I do know. He should be arriving soon.
Really?
Yes.
My son!
Leave you to it.
How have you been? It's
I'm
been so long.
I know. There's so much to talk about.
How much have you been receiving to be my son?
50,000 francs.
Me too. I've been receiving the same thing. Good thing the Count of Monte Cristo doesn't know.
But I do know. I planned the whole thing. I love you!
I love you too, but I can't marry you.
Why,
I have an arranged marriage with friend.
can't you talk to your grandfather?
I'll try.
Grandfather, did you know about my arranged marriage? Blink once for yes and twice for no. Is there anything I can do? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, W. Water? Wish? Will? Will what? Like, the will when you die? What am I supposed to do? Call a notary? Okay, I'll call a notary.
5 minutes later.
You called for a notary?
Yes,
What can I help you with?
it's for my grandfather's will.
If it's for your grandfather's will, you can't be in here because we might leave something for you. Are you leaving something for her? You're not. Okay, so he's not leaving you anything for the will. It's totally fine for you to be here. What do you want to do with your will?
It's about my arranged marriage.
What about your arranged marriage? What does it have to do with anything? About his fortune? Does it have to do anything to do with your fortune? What do you want to do with your fortune? Do you want to give your fortune to Valentine? You don't want to give your fortune to Valentine? Do you want to give it to your son then? You don't want to give it to your son. So the only option left, you want to give it to anyone in your family, you're going to have to give it to the poor and the charity. Is that what you want to do? So you want to give it to charity and the poor then? Is that what you're implying? Okay, I'll write that down.
Why? Is it because of my arranged marriage? Do you not want to leave it to your family?
Okay, so I'm going to be back soon. I have to go officialize this will and have to go get signatures. I'll be back.
Are you doing this from preventing me to get married?
You guys having a nice time?
Yes, we are. Thank you for inviting us to your party.
It's my pleasure. May I confess something to you?
Yes, you might.
I was doing some snooping around this house and I found something very odd.
What'd you find?
I found a box with a dead newborn baby.
Do you know whose it is?
I have no clue, but I just thought I should let you know because I just found it so odd and strange.
But this is such a beautiful house. Why would you find something like that in
I
this house?
have no idea, but I just thought I should let you guys know.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We have to talk about
All right,
something.
enjoy your time.
Thank you.
Jonathan, baby. It's our baby. I don't know. We haven't had an affair. What do you do? I don't know. He knows something's up. So I don't know what to do. This can ruin our marriage and everything that we have in our life.
Well, as long as he doesn't know that it's us.
Okay. I think he doesn't know it's us, but he knows that there's a baby, a dead baby.
We'll just make something up.
Well, we will. Okay, we should go back.
But I do know about their affair and their baby.
Stop it! Do you remember who I am?
Bruce, is that you?
Yes, it's me. I left prison because you left me there dying by myself, so I had to escape before I died.
I'm just trying to live my life. What do you want?
I heard that you have a lot of money, so I want to give you some of that money. I need it. Or else I'll tell the lie to the Count of Monte Cristo that you are not the major's son.
You wouldn't dare.
Yes, I would. You have a lot of money. I would do anything for money.
Well, you know, I have a better plan.
What's your better plan than not stealing your money from you?
Well, you see, the Count always leaves his door open. So maybe you could sneak in and get some stuff. And they're much valuable.
How much stuff are we talking about?
Gold. Lots and lots.
I'll steal some of this stuff if you give me a free ride to get away from the cities before they find me.
Woman, you're spending too much of my money and I need to stop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your friend told me about the stock market crash. I spent too much of my money and I lost so much already.
Are you serious? My friend, he loves me. What are you
Oh,
talking
really?
about?
If
Yes.
he loves you, go off with him and stay with me.
You know, maybe I will. Maybe at least he always comes home for dinner on time.
Oh, really? Well, then where's the food?
Well, if you were here, you'd know.
Anyways, I'm not upset about that. I'm upset about the money.
Well, if you want your money, then take your damn money and go.
You know what? I also know that you're having an affair with him.
He's only a friend.
You know what?
You don't. I don't want to talk about
Yeah,
this.
get away from the
I
exercise
don't want to
machine.
talk about this. Count, you have a moment.
Yes.
I don't know what to do. My wife has been spending so much money, and I'm like, I have so much problems, and I don't know what to do.
Well, I have a solution for that, but it might interfere with your daughter's arranged marriage.
And what is the solution?
I know of a young man who is searching for a wife, and he's very rich.
And who is this man you speak of?
This man is the major's son.
The major's son.
Yes.
And you say he's rich?
He's very rich. 423 million francs.
423 million francs?
Yes. 423 million francs.
423 million francs?
Yeah, and even possibly more.
Can you arrange a meeting with this young man?
I can. I certainly can.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. I hope for you the best.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, we can talk. But what do you want to talk about? We can't even be seen together.
But we have to talk about that night when our son was born.
Our son died. The Count said he died. He was buried and he found the bones. What do you want to talk about? He's dead.
That's not true because that night I woke up and I didn't know what happened and I went back to check.
So you're saying the Count is lying and my son is walking around somewhere?
Yes, precisely. That's why we must be careful.
But if he's walking around, that means our secret's out in the open and it will ruin our lives.
They don't know who he is. We need to be careful. Now the Count knows our secret.
He does. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
For now we can't be seen talking to each other.
So I must leave right now.
Yes, leave and don't tell anybody.
Thank you for telling me so much.
Count, did you solve the issue of my arranged marriage?
I did.
How?
Well, I told Danglis about how there's a person in need of a wife and that they were rich, and I took it.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Valentine.
Maximilian.
I have a solution to our problems.
What is it?
Let's run away together.
Yes, of course.
Okay, meet me here 12 hours from now. And also, I brought you a gift.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet.
Please do this.
Okay.
Where's Valentine? She was supposed to meet me here. Valentine! Where are you? Oh, there you are. What's wrong?
My grandparents just died, and my grandmother's last wish was to marry Fran.
Oh, now that happened, I'm 30 years old. I'm not getting any younger.
And I'm 16.
My marriage certificate only needs one thing. I have to marry Fran soon. That can't be. I have to go talk to my grandfather. I thought he stopped this. Grandfather, my marriage is still going. What can you do about it? Do you want me to call Franz? Do you have something to hide? Franz!
Yes.
My grandfather wants to speak to you.
All right.
He said there's something hidden somewhere, but I don't know what he's talking about. Do you have a secret? Is there something that you're hiding, grandfather? Is that why you want me to call Franz? A, B, C, D, D. Something with a D. Did someone die? Is that what you're implying? Someone died. Okay, where can we find this secret that you have? Is it hidden somewhere? A, B, C, D, D. Dingleberry, dog, donut, drawer? Drawer. It's in a drawer.
Let me go check. In here,
I
father-in-law?
think he wants to see.
There's a note in here.
There is? It's kind of weird.
Nortier killed France's father? They dueled each other and Nortier did not play fair? So France's father died? You killed my father? Your grandfather killed my dad.
So what does that even mean now? Do you have to marry
It
me
means
because of
that we're
that?
not gonna continue
Our
getting
marriage
along.
certificate
Doesn't
came
mean
today.
anything. Are you the famous Andrea that's really rich?
Who's asking me?
I'm Danglers. Are you going to marry my daughter?
Your daughter? Who are you?
Didn't the count talk to you about marrying my daughter?
Stranger danger?
Not stranger today. You're gonna be my new son-in-law.
Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh man, it's so hot out here. I wish I had something to drink. Man, I've been cleaning so much. It's so
Would you like
hot.
some lemon?
Is that pink lemonade?
Yes.
Oh, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was so refreshing. Dear Mr. Count, be careful. There is someone who is going to steal your home. By Anonymous. You called?
Why did you take forever?
Oh, I was doing your food for lunch, remember?
When I call you, I expect you to come.
Oh, it will be here. I don't want to be fired. I need this money for my family.
Okay. Send this letter to the count immediately.
I will. Do I do this after? Do I bring your lunch after the letter or right now?
Right now.
Okay. Thank you. This is a very important letter. You have to read it right now. Bye.
Dear Mr. Count, be careful. There is someone who is going to steal your home. By Anonymous. P.S. You've been warned.
Gotta find his food. Gotta find his food. Ooh, there's a lot of it here. Ooh, he also has a
Excuse me, what are you doing here?
You're not supposed to be home.
I need to leave right now before I call the authorities.
Here. I don't want to go back to jail.
This is for betrayal!
Why would you betray me?
I don't want you to know about my money!
I'm bleeding.
Too bad.
bad. Why does this hurt so much? This hurts so much. I'm bleeding so much. I'm gonna die
Do
today.
you recognize who I am?
What are you doing here? I thought you want me to leave your house.
You know who I am.
No, I don't. Am I supposed to recognize who you are? That face looks more familiar.
It's me, Dante.
Why? I forgot. I'm so sorry for turning you in jail. I'm so sorry.
Too bad. Let's go on vacation.
Yeah, where were you?
Well, I was considering Norway.
Yeah, that
somewhere
sounds
around
good.
there.
I just have to go home and pack my things.
Oh yeah, of course. No, me
Yeah?
too.
Okay, well then I'll go home real quick and I'll tell my mom and then I'll go.
All right, go tell your mom.
5 hours later.
All right, I'm ready. You got my stuff.
Me too. I got my stuff.
All right, then let's go.
Okay. Then
All right,
bye.
that way.
Wait, Mr. Albert, I have this important letter for you.
For me.
Yes, for you. You have to read it right now. It's urgent.
I have to go right now, Count. I'm sorry, I can't explain. I
But
have to
go
go.
away.
Albert, you're back. I thought you were on vacation with Monte Cristo.
Mother, but what happened with Father? Why?
Father was a fraud. Your
What?
father sold slaves during the war. That's how we got our fortune. I am disgraced. My name is in shame. Our name is in shame.
I can't believe that. How could he?
So hey, how did you become a slave?
I didn't really mean to become a slave. This man took me away from my father and my mother and sold me to slavery.
And what was his name?
Ferdinand Mondego, that was the man. I will never forget that name. He sold me to slavery. We have to leave. I don't want to be in his name anymore. I don't want that shame in my face every day when people see me down the street.
Okay, Mother, pack your things and we'll go.
We'll go. Okay, bye.
Are you ready, Mother?
Yes, I'm ready. I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay, let's go.
Please come back. You have to. Please come back. You're still not coming back.
Danglers, how could you do that to my father?
Do what?
How could you shame him like that?
I did not mean to. The Count told me to look into what happened on Elena, and that's where I discovered everything.
So you mean the Count is responsible for this?
Yes, it was none of my doing.
Mother,
Fantastic.
stop. How could you do this? How could you do this to my father? You shamed me. I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
No, we're not. How could you do this? I'm challenging you to a duel in honor of my father.
All right.
Be there.
All right. I'll be there. 4 o'clock tomorrow evening.
Okay.
After this duel, I realized that life after prison wasn't that great. I came back and the person that I loved wasn't the same person anymore. They married my enemy. And what am I doing this for? I'm spending my money recklessly. I can't even be with the one I love. And on top of that, she has a child with my enemy. I just don't know what to do anymore. I just thought life after prison was going to be great. I was going to come back and, be happy. And I guess that's just not possible. And it's hard to accomplish, but we'll see. I guess I'll just do what I have to do to accomplish happiness and take vengeance on those who did me wrong. But we'll see.
The character that I talk about is Albert, and his value of life is that he really cares about his family and about his reputation because he really cares of the honor that he wants to give his family and his.
I believe Dante's value of life changes throughout the book. For example, in the beginning of the book, I feel like he had a lot of value for life. He had Mercedes, he was the captain of the ship, and he had a lot to lose, and I think he really wanted to keep going with his life. But I think after prison and escaping, I think he lost that value for life because he wasn't with Mercedes anymore. The person that he loved had a son with his enemy. So I feel like a lot of his value had been taken away from him, and I think towards the end he really didn't care if he had his own life. For example, when he was about to duel Albert, he was okay with Albert killing him.
Fernand is happy because he got the woman he loved, but he sees that everyone is slowly leaving out of his life and he gets depressed. He is slowly losing everything in his life, his fortune, his family, respect, so he sees no point in life, so he ends up killing himself.
For the value of life for Mercedes, she doesn't really care for her life besides taking care of her son. Once that she found that Dante was alive, she came to the conclusion that she did something wrong. She married a man that she didn't even want to marry, so she didn't really care. The only reason that she's going on with her life and not going back to Monte Cristo is all for her son Albert.
You came kind of late.
2, 3.
Grandfather, did you know about my arranged marriage? Blink once for yes and 2 for no.
3.
Grandfather. grandfather, did you know about my arranged marriage? Blink once for yes and two for no.
I blinked.
Water? Wish? Will? Will what?
She's not going to be in the will? Okay, so since you're not going to be in the will, you're fine. Well, what can I help you with, Mr. Villafort?
Yes?
I need you to read this letter. It's very important. You should read it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You know what? We can do it over there, huh?
Letter for you.
To me? Your father-in-law? you? Oh, there you are. What's wrong?
My grandparents died.
Oh.
And my grandmother's husband.